ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Tech Showdown. My name is Kevin, this is my co-host Teddy, and today we're checking out the blue Lola headphones. I'm going to call them the Lolas because it's a little bit easier. So I walked into Playtech and they were like, basically handed me these and we were like, go review them. And I had no idea about them. I hadn't even heard of them before. So I went into this review with a very, very open mind, knowing nothing about the product. And as you guys will see, it's definitely an interesting product, that's for sure. So let's jump right in then with the specs and features. So it's coming with 50mm fiber reinforced dynamic drivers, impedance of 42 ohms, frequency response of 15 Hz to 20 kHz, comes with an inline microphone if you need it, as well as your just standard audio cable, a weight of 397 grams, which is definitely getting up there. I mean, as far as headphones go, these are on the heavier side of things, that's for sure. And when you wear them, as we talk about when you get to comfort, you do feel that weight quite a bit. So let's talk about the looks first then, before we get to comfort. And looks-wise, I quite like it. They're definitely a good-looking headset to me. It has this like metal frame skeleton type look, especially at the top, that I quite like. It has a premium sort of design. It's quite stylish. I mean, with these, you could wear them anywhere and people wouldn't complain. It's not like some of the other headphones we have that are out in the market that just look so ridiculous that you could never wear them in public. With these, it wouldn't be an issue at all. You could wear them anywhere, anytime, and you would look good. There's only 2 colors right now, though. That's a bit of a letdown. I would have liked it. I mean, the colors are fine. I mean, it's just white and black, so you can't really complain. But I like it when there's more options there. But it's not really that much of a detractor. And personally, I think the black ones look better than the white, but that's just me. The white ones I think stand out a bit more though, so if you're wanting a headphone that sort of gets more looks from people, then I would probably go with the white ones, but if you want something more subtle, go with the black ones then. Now it is quite big, and when I first looked at them I thought these look a bit big and bulky. When you put them on, it doesn't really help either, because these do look quite, especially from the front, but at the same time, I think with many of these kind of like premium headphones, that's considered a good thing to certain people. It makes them look more serious, and so I can't really say that's a con. I think it really depends on your personal taste. If you like sort of the bigger, bulkier design, makes it look like you're wearing a serious serious pair of headphones, then you'll like it. But if you're someone that likes the more subtle, more minimalistic type, then you probably won't like it. So it's really just going to depend on you. But let's get over to the comfort then. And this was difficult for me. So let's start with the top. The padding at the top is solid. You got a decent amount there, and it's pretty soft. And the same for the air cups as well. They're decent. The design is quite good in the aspect of comfort, because you don't need to do any adjustment. You see, you sort of open it like this, and then it opens up and you put it over, and you can sort of adjust to where you want it. It has these pivoting arms. So it's similar in how you use it to like the suspension bridge design you've seen on many, like the SteelSeries, Siberia 200s and stuff. That you can just chuck them on. There's no sort of like mucking around with adjusting on the sides or anything. You can always just put these guys on and they'll fit. So that's always good, and I've always liked that design. However, it comes with a ton of clamping force. That's not necessarily a bad thing. When headphones are too loose, things like the Voids come to mind. Like you go to look down or something and they just fall off your head. I mean, if you're wearing them in public and walking around and stuff, they wouldn't be particularly good. These guys have a lot of clamping force, so they're never going to fall off your head, that's for sure. And having all the extra padding is helpful in that aspect. But it's just a little bit too much for me, in the sense that when I've been wearing these for hours at a time, playing games, listening to music, that sort of stuff, you really start to feel it around your ears. like that clamping force really pushing in on them. But with comfort, it's always down to personal taste. And I've spoken to other people out there that really like headphones that clamp down a lot. They hate the loose ones. But for me, it was just a bit too much. And so initially, when I put them on, they would be comfortable. But after I had been wearing these guys for a few hours, I would really start to feel that clamping force quite a bit. And I didn't really like it that much. But let's get over to the sound quality then. And this is where it pulls it back a lot. Like, the sound quality is absolutely excellent. Those 50mm drivers really do a good job here. So the clamping force has a good point to it, a good part to it. And that's that these have some of the best noise isolation of any headphones that I've ever used. You put these on, it's like putting earmuffs on. I'm wearing a beanie now, don't worry. I tested these out without the beanie. It's just really cold today. But the noise isolation is fantastic. You put them on, you can't really hear much around you anymore, so that's good. The sound quality itself is also, very good across the entire range. I didn't have an issue with it. Some people have had issues with the lows. Personally, I didn't think it was an issue, and for music, movies, and gaming, I thought they were very good. But yeah, that noise isolation is definitely top notch with these guys. And the sound quality is really solid there. So yeah, good in that department. Now, as far as the build quality goes, it comes in very nice packaging. That's good. And when I first took it out, I was having a look around. I was like, oh yeah, this looks nice, And then I noticed on the left arm there's like purple blue for some reason. I'm not sure what happened there. Something. Anyway, so that wasn't very good. That wasn't something I did. That was there as soon as I took it out of the box. I was thinking of returning these back to Playtech and getting another pair, but I thought, no, this is how it came to me, so this is how I'm going to review it. Now, that being said, I may have just been very, very unlucky that mine came like this. And if you were to buy a pair of these and it came like this, I would imagine you could take it straight back to the store you bought it from and they would exchange it for another pair. So yeah, in the real world, you could easily get this sorted out. But this is how mine came. Aside from this sort of smudgy thing, though, it's fine. The build quality feels very good to me. A good use of premium materials here, and I can't imagine these guys breaking anytime soon. You'd have to do something pretty stupid to break them. So build quality, aside from the issue I had, is very, very good. I have no issues with it in that area. Which brings us now to the conclusion, and what do I make of the blue Lolas? So right now at playtech.co.nz, these guys are coming in at the low price of 449 New Zealand dollars, which is quite a bit of money, which begs the question, are they worth that high price? And I would say, for me personally, from my experience with them, they are not worth that price. Mainly because of the issues I had with the comfort. It's a good looking headset. Like, I think they're really good looking. They're stylish, and you could wear them anywhere. It looks good. Just the comfort, the clamping force is just so immense for me that, like, after 2-3 hours, I would really start to feel it, and it would make me want to take them off. Whereas other headphones and headsets I've tested, that's not the case. But that just may be me. That's the most difficult thing about being a reviewer when it comes to peripherals, is everybody's different, and you may try these out and the comfort may not be an issue for you. And the sound quality was awesome. So I'll put it this way: if you're serious about getting this headset, or if it seems interesting to you and you're still interested in it, because it does have extremely good audio quality, I would say definitely go to a store and hope that they have one of these out on demo. And if they don't, just tell them, I'm really interested in these headphones. Can I try them out first, though? Put them on your head. We all have different shaped heads. We all have different sort of things we like in a pair of headphones. Try them out first, please. And don't just put them on for 5 seconds, take them off. Put them on, leave them on, really think about the comfort, and then decide. Because that's basically the sticking point for me, is that I feel like they're quite heavy, so you also feel that weight. That doesn't really bother me. I don't mind that because I'm used to sort of wireless headsets, which generally are quite heavy, so I didn't mind that as much. But you may also mind that weight too, because it is quite high. So that's basically how I have to put this video. It is a good pair of headphones overall, I would still say, but that's quite a high price tag, and if you're paying that much money, you really need to try them first to make sure they're going to be right for you. Because hey, you may put them on and they may feel like the most comfortable headset ever to you, and you'll go, wow, okay, this is definitely worth the price that it's coming in at. But for me, sorry guys, I just can't recommend them. Like, if I was to go out and buy them, I just wouldn't. I would probably say spend about half as much and get another pair of headphones that just suit me a lot better. But hey, that is just my opinion. If you have a pair of these, I'd really like to know your opinion in the comment section down below. But also, instead of picking up a pair of headphones like this, which ones do you think would be a good alternative? Maybe you came to watch this video because you're thinking about buying them. Put that in the comment section down below. Good alternatives to these guys. I'd really like to know what you guys think. Because they are quite a high price point headphones. So, you know, there's plenty of other alternatives out there at a lower price point or at similar price points. So let me know in the comment section down below which ones you would pick instead of these guys. Now, I thank you all for watching this video. Please subscribe to Tech Showdown if you haven't already, and like the video, and I'll see you guys next time.